My interest in fine food really came from Justina. She bought me what was meant to be like an online cheese tasting, and it actually turned out to be the first stage in a degree in cheese, and we just both completely fell in love with the process.
And it really opened up to our eyes to the variety and just how different the quality is. A small, delicate goat's cheese is just infinitely better than watery cheese that you might get in the supermarket.
The reason their produce is amazing is because the love, the care, the attention.
Getting to learn about how they make these things, like what the cows are eating or the sheep or goats, really impacts the flavour of the cheeses. It's all these little things that kind of add texture to the stories around the cheese.
These are people very much like us, really passionate about what they do, really want their thing to be the best it can possibly be. And we love it, so we're going to bring it to our community and hopefully they love it as well. Justina, she's always been interested in old shop fronts. We were sat 2 doors down at the craft beer cabin where we saw the shop that we're sat in now. It had been closed for the best part of a year. We're like, let's just start a cheese shop there because that's something that normal people do. This style of building wouldn't exist if it was created today. Now, the space itself can evolve. There's been a charity shop here, there's been a pet shop here.
It was a clockmaker, and then he became a jeweller and an optician, sort of changing his shop to the needs of, what the local community needed, I suspect.
Now there's a cheese shop here. That's a very weird or idiosyncratic set of businesses to have here. And I think that's where the exciting change and evolution happens.
We could just do something simple and make it more contemporary and stuff like that, but actually it's lovely to reinstate an old door in a Victorian style, not because it's easy, but because it's worth doing and showing that you can add back rather than always take away. When we unveiled the fascia, we discovered the Elfin Pet Shop sign, and people hadn't really remembered that was there, and then through that people have then gone, oh yeah, no, I got my first rabbit there in the 70s. We do occasionally get people asking us if we're a pet shop, and obviously being Little Mouse, it can be a bit confusing, but they're really fond of it. I don't think we'd be able to get rid of it now, there'd be uproar. One interesting thing about South Norwood is that there aren't many chains. It's all quite small independent businesses. When we were thinking about opening the shop, it was always about opening it here, bringing something to our high street.
If you're doing something new in the area, people want to support that and people want that to happen and people want you to succeed, because what makes their place better and more popular is if there's a really popular place 2 doors down.
We're always here for people to just pop in and say hi, see how you're doing and stuff, and that's kind of what we really wanted actually.
We all survive because we service the community that we are in, and we're in this really rich, vibrant community. The best thing about working in a shop like this is, you give people a taste of cheese and you just see their face light up. You see it change before your eyes. It's just like you've actually changed that person's life, even if in a small way, for the better, which is like an amazing feeling. When we have the hard days, and there are hard days where you just want to pack the whole thing in, those are the things, the small moments that make you go, you know what, this is really worthwhile doing, and this is a really good thing for not just the area, not just for our lives, but for literally hundreds of cheesemakers, hundreds of winemakers around the world that we work with.